Welcome to my show, Adian. I believe so. We'll find out in this recording. You're definitely not recorded on Riverside. No, like your video isn't recording on Riverside because you joined as a producer. I don't know either. I don't see anything wrong. Our video, like it's streaming. Yeah, so I think you want it to be, instead of grid mode, you want it to be in like live speaker mode so that when you bring David in, it goes to his video. So yeah, you want, are you in live? Oh, that's full screen. That's okay. Oh, I'm just saying, I think you need to be in like the full screen live speaker mode, so that's where the keyboard shortcuts will come in handy. I wish that it also included shortcuts for each person's camera, which they said that they would add as a feature request, but who knows when that'll happen. 5 years from now. I think as editors, we're very used to using keyboard shortcuts, so it's like second nature. Once you start using them, they're like amazing, but if you're not used to them, then it's a little bit intimidating. So it's just option one, option two, option three. Yeah. This really far apart. Just like your both hands and then your like nose.
There is there is
I think
so
you
much
always
more
want
to
to have it
do.
on like preview mode. I know that's super annoying because like if you have it on preview, then you can select the video, drag it back to the beginning, and then it's ready for when you want to go live. But I agree, it's really annoying that it auto plays. Yeah. I think if you leave it on live, like if that's the last one you use, I think it stays there. I think. Perfect. No, I can just see myself. It's lying. Try refreshing your page. Oh, it still says live on mine, and it still seems to be. Let me just see. I don't know if it is. One second. I just gave a peace sign, so I'll see if it comes up in the live stream. Mine still says 620. And it's still, oh, yep, it's still streaming. Your counter started over. It's weird. Yeah.
Much more to do to secure Canada. There is
Yeah, it starts, so you have to like pause it and start it over again. I hate that. I wish that like each video, so they're listed, I wish that it had a preview and a live button. So like if you clicked live, it just goes live. And if you wanted to preview it, you have the option. I don't know why you need. Counters are great, yes, but it's a little clunky. Maybe that's where it was saying it was having an issue. That is weird. Yeah, we're still alive. Let me see if I can jump in, if it'll let me. I'm just gonna mute myself so that it's not weird.
Did an architect of the Holocaust escape justice? Even worse, was America responsible for hiding him? The Hidden Nazi is the untold true story of the worst Nazi.
Yes, that was me.
All Canadian families, we are on the Titanic. The iceberg.
I wonder, like, do you know if your browser, like the Chrome or Edge, is up to date? I wonder if it's just like lagging or something. No way. It's not. Which is weird because it seems like it's working fine from my computer, but not from yours. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if it's just like it needs like the Chrome update or something. Okay. I did notice also, and this also annoys me, is that when you play a video, it defaults to grid view, so you actually have to use the shortcut to go full screen on the video, which I think is also dumb. But I guess for some uses, like for streaming, it might be nice depending on if, like, they need to know be aware that it's happening, but to be able to see them react to the video, that's cool in grid view. But they just need to know that that's happening, and that wouldn't be how Janine edits it for on air. Yeah, so then that wouldn't matter. If they're okay with being seen for reactions, then that would make your job easier. It's just, sure. I am a guest, but I can still type in the chat. Hello. If I could type, that's, yeah. So I think just the ones in the live chat. Oh, so let me comment on YouTube. In YouTube? Yeah. We probably have to do it in like the lower third version. Yeah. Yeah. And then
Did an architect of the Holocaust
it would just take practice. Like, obviously it's not ideal, and I'll put in some requests with our rep. But I think it just takes some practice to get it the way that you kind of want it. Yeah. So that is not going to stream, just so you know. I can confirm. Yes. We cannot hear you or see you now. Yeah. But neither time were you in the live. I don't have the live audio on right now, but I'm guessing since your video's not there, your audio's also not there. From our experience, it has been like before they're done saying goodbye, it says all the uploads are done. But she was saying that if that's not the case, I guess if they're in like a really remote place, maybe they have really horrible internet, which we haven't run into yet, then they would just hit leave studio, which is their only option. And they just need to leave that tab open until it's done. And then if not, she said that there is a recovery mode that she was going to show us in the next section, but we can ask support for a video for that if we need it earlier. It's been like really quick, like pretty much I hit record and within 3 seconds it's done. Yeah, it might just take some practice. And I think like right now, so right now we have both me and Addie are full HD. So I think in your layouts at the bottom of the layouts, you can go fit or full or something. So that makes us full screen, so that will fill up the YouTube video a little bit better. Um, so I think that's probably what you want. And then if you go to the speaker view, it'll still be full screen. So you'll see the difference of the fit versus the fill when you watch back the YouTube link, because it's like um, we're both cropped in, or you can see both of our videos with the leader's background behind. So it's really up to, I think it looks nice either way. It's just how we want it to look when we're streaming. Which could be completely different than how Janine's editing stuff for on air if that's what we want. As long as the branding looks right, I think that's fine. Yes, you can. It was under the branding. She was able to move it around. Yeah. So just we can change it if we need to. I do have the logo in the background image. So when you don't have us fit to screen, then the logo is kind of on twice. So I can take that out of the background image if we don't want that. We do it on the stream. Yes, so it would be on both sides. I just put that in there so that it was like the waiting room was branded, but I can take it off so it's just the picture, and then your logo would be in the live stream. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we can jump back on and try again or something. Okay. What time on Thursday is it at? 1 o'clock Thursday. One of us could jump on and help you if that's helpful. We don't have any studio stuff at that time. It doesn't hurt to have one of us just like sit, like we can work on other stuff, and if you need us, then you just like help. I can't make it work. Yes, so in the chat there, you can chat to the studio or you can chat to specific people. So even right now, I can see you, so I can be like, help me. Yeah. So he'll still enter as a guest because technically you're taking the host seat. So he'll see what me and Addie are seeing, which is I can see like you're small in the top corner, so I can see and hear you, but you're not going to the stream. And I can choose my layout. So right now I have it following your view, or I can just have it on speaker, or I can pin whoever I want to. Like it's really up to me what I want to see. Whereas in StreamYard, the only option is that they see what you're seeing. So I think the default for the guests is the grid view. So they can always see everyone. They can see the videos at the same time, which makes it easy for you. They should be able to see everything, whether you touched anything or not. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Which I think for like live streaming and stuff, I think that is a handy feature of this over StreamYard, because then when the guest is talking, if they're not used to doing StreamYard, they're not seeing themselves. So they're seeing David react to them or whoever the interview is with, but they're actually seeing the other person while they're talking, and then it keeps the conversation going rather than being like, oh, I just see myself. Is the other person even still there? I hope so. Hello? Like, so I think that's a benefit. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Unless they set their view to follow host's view, then they would see that. But most people probably won't even notice that there's layout options for them. So it'll just default to the grid, yeah. I can see it, and it looks like I can comment on it, but it does not show up in YouTube. Actually, who am I logged in as? It did show up. That is weird. Yeah, I was just like, so you responded and it did show up in the YouTube chat, but when I responded as a guest to the live stream, it did not. So let's try this again. I don't know. That is super weird. Maybe put that in like, do like the chat with support and just ask them. Because yeah, it's coming up with my name on this end as well. And so yeah, your replies are showing up on YouTube, but my replies to you on there are not. Which is good. Because then you can reply. Technically you could still show it, but yeah. Yeah. So I think you just need to talk to, there's something I think going funky with your login or something. Because it's not playing the videos, it's glitching and saying my name instead of yours. Like there's something weird happening there. You're logged in as yourself, correct? Okay. That's weird. No, because you joined from the studio. You joined from, yeah. Yeah, and mine says Andrea, so. It's also weird to me that I am able to reply in the live stream chat, but it's not showing up. Because that would be a cool feature too, like if David Lease wanted to respond to a comment, but it's not on YouTube. So I can see it in our chat on Riverside, but it's not showing up on YouTube, but your responses are showing up on YouTube. Yeah, I'm more thinking like he probably wouldn't, but like if it was David or Jeremy, they would 100% use that. So I'll ask on my end about that. If you ask about like, or maybe just try the update first, and then if it's still not working. Okay. She's used to it. The amount of times we're like, hey, we just need someone to be like in the video. Yeah, exactly. No problem. Yeah, bye.